and good morning, everybody. I'm Bee of Bee Bolt Fitness and Nutrition, and thanks for joining me for yoga today, whether it's now or later. So I just finished a run and a workout, so I'm going to be stretching out, and I thought I'd film this just in case any of you are looking for a yoga workout specifically for post-running or just a general post-workout practice. I am inside the garage today. It's a little cool out there to not have on socks and to not have on sleeves, so. But if you'll join me on your mats, I hope you enjoy practice today. If you don't catch this video here on Facebook, I will also post it to my YouTube channel. So with that, if you've got a heart rate monitor, turn it on and let's get started. We're going to start on our back, so begin to roll all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And once your head is resting on your mat, draw your knees into your chest, hands to your shins. Let's start with some slow knee circles. Just taking your knees around in a circle, pulling them in close as we exhale, inhaling as the knees are farther away from our chests. Again, nice and slow. One more in this direction. And now pause and change directions. Always with any of my workouts or any workout in general, make sure that you're under the supervision of a trusted primary care physician. And if something doesn't feel right for your body, honor that feeling and make modifications as needed. Let's come to center. Send your right leg down, and I am mirroring you. Send your left leg up. Hands behind either your thigh, calf, or ankle. Gently start to pull that leg in, and while you pull the leg in, begin to roll your ankle. If you like a deeper stretch in your hip flexor, send that bottom leg out. And now roll your ankle in the opposite way. Hold it steady and begin to point and flex. I'm just getting back into my running, so wanting to make sure I take care of my ankle and knee joints. And now flex, and if you want, maybe even grab your toes. Gently straighten that leg and start to pull in. You might feel some shaking here. Honor the difference in between pain and the discomfort of a stretch. Release. Take a bend in the knee, draw that bottom leg up if needed. Begin to press out on that leg we've just been working. Press through your thigh. And if it feels okay, you can reach through that window behind your bottom leg or on top of the bottom shin. Pull both legs in. Use that elbow on the left side to deepen that stretch. Provide a little leverage. And release, unwind. Let's switch sides. Opposite leg up now. Hands where you need them. Again, keeping that back leg or bottom leg bent or straightened. And to gently pull as we point and flex. Excuse me, roll the ankle first. And now opposite way. And now we point and flex. Hold the toes towards your nose, gently pull in. And if you have a yoga strap, this might be the time to use one. If you don't have a yoga strap, maybe a belt, a canvas belt, or a cotton belt, excuse me. And now gently bend at the knee, Cross that top ankle over the bottom thigh, press away. Or if it's right for you, hands behind your thigh or on top of your shin, and then use that elbow to provide some leverage. It's so tempting, especially after a challenging workout, to just pack it in, but make sure you take time to stretch your body back out. Release. Bring both knees into the chest and gently begin to rock side to side. Rock both knees over towards the right. Towards the left. Gaze towards the right. Inhaling through center, switch sides. Nice spinal twist here. Let those shoulders stay down to the mat. Let's bring it back center one more time. A few rocks. Now we're going to start to engage the core just a bit. Cross at the ankles. Begin to build momentum until you can come to an upright seated position. And from here, either sweep your feet around behind you or continue to fold over, and let's find a tabletop position. So we're going to stack our shoulders over the elbows and wrists. We're going to make sure that our hips are over the knees. You can keep your tops of the feet flat or tuck your toes. Brace to the core, and now drop your navel towards your mat for cow stretch. Think about holding a beach ball on your back. And as we exhale, round into cat. Think about that beach ball below you now and wanting to stay on top of it by curving yourself around it. Inhaling and exhaling for cow and cat. There's a lot of tension release in the lower back here. And release. Take that front right leg, extend it out long, point through the toes. Exhale, draw the knee in, step your foot through. Both hands to the inside of your foot. Walk your foot to the side of your mat. Lean forward, working into a lizard pose. You might stay high, especially if you are a beginner. But if it's right for you, you might begin to work your way down to your forearms. And if it's right for you, you can also drop your knee out slightly. And now let's send this foot all the way across your mat. Modifiers, take your knee forward. And as you become more advanced in your practice, your shin might be more forward towards your mat. Sink down into sleeping pigeon. Stack your fists and rest your forehead. Or perhaps let your forehead go all the way to the mat. Take your hands behind you. Inhale, begin to come up. Nice stretch in the outer hip. Cow pigeon, straddle your front knee. Send the chest forward. Let's stretch through the quad. Take a bend in that back knee. If it's right for you, take that same side hand. Grab your shoelace area. Gently press back. Open up the chest. Maybe you play with your balance here. And release. Both hands down to your mat. Tuck that back toe. Lift the back knee. Send the other leg back. Both knees down. Let's find child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Your next inhalation, return into our tabletop position. Realign the body. Inhale, cow and cat, one each way. And on your next inhalation, extend that other leg out long. Exhale, draw it in, step through. Move both hands to the inside of the foot. Press forward, and if it's right for you, roll to the outer blade of the foot, let the knee fall out. You might begin to work your way down into that lizard pose. If you're a beginner, you might take a breath each way and then press back down, just giving yourself a little grace here. And then we sweep this foot across the mat and down. Sleeping pigeon pose. One more breath here. Return the palms to straddle the front knee. Tuck the back toe. Lift the back knee. Squeeze. This leg is going to go out. Plank position modifiers. You might be to your knees. Let's find our first downward facing dog. Shift the weight back. Think of an inverted letter B. You might pedal here, sending one knee forward as we send the opposite heel back, or bending both knees simultaneously. Inhale, roll forward, knees if necessary, chaturanga down. Inhale, up. Baby cobra, modified baby cobra, palms down, elbows tucked in close. Exhale, press back into an extended child's pose, but allow the knees, the toes to stay apart. Inhale, shift forward, stretching through that low back, maybe a modified upward dog, maybe a modified baby cobra. Press back, exhale. If you like more, imagine a fence running in front of you in a hole. You're going to start with your head and glide under before coming up. And perhaps up dog. Exhale, press back. One more. Inhale your weight coming forward. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep that left leg up. Exhale, step through. Spin the back foot. Reverse a cartwheel all the way up, warrior two. Long arms. And instead of leaning over the front of the body, instead lean them through the thighs, or perhaps walk the foot back. And modifiers, you might be here today, and that's okay. Brace to the core. Think about lifting your weight off of your knees. Pull your thighs together. Reverse warrior. Flip the front palm. Lean back. Exhale, warrior two. Or come forward. Elbow to the inner thigh. Opposite arm overhead. The shoulders about the ears. Pull them back. Brace to the core. Open up the heart and chest. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, forward your way. One more. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down. all 10 toes forward. That front foot shoots back, 3-leg dog. Landing in downward facing dog. Ripple forward. Chaturanga lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, modified. Exhale, downward dog. Opposite leg this time, inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, bringing it through. Spin the back foot, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward, your way. Warrior 2. Side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward your way. Last time, inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel down. Right and left, all 10 toes forward. Front foot shoots back. Exhale, down dog. Ripple forward. Roll from the heels all the way to the shoulders. Chaturanga lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look towards the front of your mat. Walk step or float forward. Inhale, reverse one dog all the way up. Palms together, lower down. So think about aligning your body, ears over the shoulders, over the hips, knees, ankles. So if you feel yourself out of alignment, tuck the tailbone under, release the shoulders. Weight is even between both feet. And speaking of shoulders, this work to release the shoulders. Perhaps if you've been sitting forward all week, let's pull those shoulders back. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Fingertips tap at the top. Exhale, extend the hands down. Interlace your fingers. Pay attention to which pinky is on bottom. Drive your knuckles towards the mat. And instead of allowing yourself to fall into a back bend, brace the core. Inhale, send the chin up. Exhale, round your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, up, release the hands. Fingertips tap. Exhale, interlace your fingers the opposite way this time. Roll down. Squeeze through the core. Chin towards the ceiling. Chin towards your chest. Inhale, release the hands. Interlace your fingers. Place them at the base of the skull. Pull the elbows back. This time, small back bend here, modifiers. Take your hands to your low back. Exhale, come forward, elbows towards the knees or towards the mat. Inhale, pull the elbows back. Exhale, allow the elbows to fall forward. Once more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Reach for your toes, perhaps it's your thighs today or your shins. Take that right foot, step back, all 10 toes are forward. Make sure that your feet are wide and not narrow. Find your balance here, brace to the core. Perhaps your hands can come to your thigh or shins. Perhaps you can interlace, send them back, or forward, or out to the side. Brace to the core here. Release, palms to the mat. Inhale, standing split, send that back leg up. Your body's going to try to let you open up to the side. Keep your hips squared. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale into flat back or halfway lift. Exhale, melt forward, fold palms to the mat. Take that opposite foot, step back this time, feet wide. And either staying here or finding your balance here, bracing through the core. Hands back, sides or forward. You might keep a small bend in that front knee if needed. Release, palms to the mat. Inhale, sweep that back leg up. Exhale, send both feet together parallel. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, melt forward, fold. Palms to the mat. Going through the vinyasa here. Walk, step, or float back. And let's find our flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Release, knees to the mat. Child's pose. Knees apart, toes together, press back. One more breath here. Inhale, float all the way up into tabletop one last time. You can now just sweep the feet forward, across, and bring them through. Make sure there's plenty of space behind you on your mat. Shift your seat forward as needed. Engage the core, slowly release. And allow your body to rest. Taking a few breaths to be thankful for life, for health, for mobility. Our family, our friends. Allowing ourselves to feel hopeful for the future. In a world that right now seems so full of chaos, I could not have timed that siren any better. I'm thankful to have been able to guide you through your practice today. And I hope that any feelings of peace or calm are able to stay with you throughout the week, and that you can return to them as often as needed. Namaste means that the light within me recognizes and honors the light that is within you. And so I say to you, peace, be well, and namaste. Hope you enjoyed practice today. Take care.